Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, the conflict. I think this is part 3 of the arc, yeah, episode number 1 reaction. So Bleach has been back for a while and the first 2 parts of Thousand Year Blood War has been really good. I'm looking forward to this one as well, especially the previous part with the whole thing at the end where the Zero Squad fought there's all like Yaha Baha and the others, and yeah, that was impressive, like really impressive, especially like the final episode was just crazy. So it kind of ended in a very abrupt manner. So I'm guessing we'll continue from there, and yeah, let us begin. Also, I might have forgotten a few of the names because Bleach Thousand Year Blood War suddenly introduced so many characters like in rapid succession. I remember the few main ones, but I feel like I've forgotten most of the other names. So like yeah, I just wanted to mention that. It's been a while. Let us get started. So this is episode 1 of arc 3. I'll put the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and yeah, let us begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, opening already. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Damn. Okay, Kyoraku and right. Okay. Oh my god. I said, yo. Okay. Okay, as obviously like Ichigo and whoa, Grimjo's trying to hunt. Damn. Oh, wait, I've never seen Isane actually fight properly before. So this should be interesting. No, that's not. Wait, was her name? Okay, I think I've forgotten her name. Her name wasn't Isane, her name was something else. I made a mistake, sorry. Oh my god, that's the. Yo, okay. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, this is gonna be crazy. Okay, like I said, I forgot her name, Kyoraku's lieutenant. Was her name Isane or was it something else? No, Isane was the other girl from okay, you know what? Let me stop. Alright, here we go. Yep, so this is what happened in the final few episodes previously. Sealed it away, yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this one was cool. Like, just how this whole thing happened. Like, each and every one was defeated in a matter of seconds. The red carpet and everything. Yo. Yep. She said it. It's going to shake the 3 worlds. Oh yeah, right. They still haven't met them. Hmm. Yeah. I don't count your chickens before they hatch. Please don't. Right. Yo. What? Yeah. What? Bruh. Oh! Oh my god. This whole. Yeah. Just. Damn, it's crazy. Oh yeah, it froze him. Crazy. Hmm. Damn. Yeah. A pint of other release. Yeah, okay. This is what happened. And then we finally had. Yep. He. Okay, why are they showing this? Just a minute, guys. Okay, I'm back. I was genuinely confused. I thought this was like a recap episode or something. But no, this is an actual episode. I genuinely was confused. I was like, why are we watching this again? But no, this is the actual episode. Okay, because we've seen all of this. I thought like I was mistakenly watching like episode 0 or something like that. Okay, never mind. Yep. Yeah. Black ant. And he smacks him like a black ant after that. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. This was crazy. Wow. Okay, this is where it ended, as far as I can remember. Yeah, but I doubt it was that easy. I'm pretty sure something's going to happen. Ichibe. Yeah, you might. Oh my god, here we go. Whoa. What the hell? What? Oh! Oh my god. Yeah. With his eyes closed. He couldn't? His eyes before. Oh, oh. So now he finally opened his eyes. As we see, like, like, oh no, this isn't good. Yeah, that's what his eyes do, as far as I can remember. What? Almighty or something? I knew it. A for Almighty. What else is there? Oh my god. So this this is just what the hell? Oh damn, that's scary. Whoa, that is crazy. Oh, forsaken by the soul king possible. Damn. Whoa. Right. Damn. I'm not- Yeah, I really want to know what that is. Oh, what the hell? Oh, because he uses the yeah, the all the black color. Damn. Whoa, this. Shredded don't. Wow. Okay, so. Whoa, what in the. Yeah? Oh my god. He's just standing there. I don't think he's. What the? Yeah, you just. What? Comprehension or comprehension? Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? What is happening with Ishida? The one who's going. What? What are you, Aizen? What the hell? Is he like going out of control or something? No, probably not. Oh my god. Yeah, just like that? Okay, this is ridiculous. Like the fact that he can see everything, I wonder if he's going to see his own defeat because I'm pretty sure he'll be defeated in the end. You know, I'm curious whether he'll be able to see his own defeat and will realize like, oh, it's over for me. Damn. Oh yeah, he Soul King. Obviously, that's his goal. Right. So he literally consumed the reishi and just yeah made into steps. Crazy. Oh my god. Proceed to cross the root cause. Oh my god, he's here. He's here. Oh. Oh, there he is. Okay. That was that. This is the ending. Okay. Okay. This is an interesting ending. Oh wow. Okay, this is a catchy ending. Oh. Whoa. Oh my god. Ukitake is, and obviously Aizen. Aizen is just sitting. I'm just waiting for Aizen to be like, all according to my plan. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Oh boy. Yo, okay, this is a really good ending. Oh, okay. Is that it? Oh no, there's something left. Alright. Oh, they're here. Damn, bit too late. Right. Yep. Oh god, yeah. Oh, what the? What the hell? Okay, call his name. Call his name! Wait, he's okay? What the hell? Oh! Yeah, what's happening here? Oh, I, I guess. Yeah, but yeah. Mm, yeah. Okay. Okay, I wasn't expecting him to just come back like that. Oh, Kyoraku and oh, Kyoraku went to Aizen. Oh boy. Oh God, here we go. Oh no. Now what? Yeah. A for the Almighty. Okay, that is it? Okay. Damn. Kill the king. Okay, that was today's episode. The first episode of Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, the conflict, and this is arc number 3 for the Thousand Year Blood War. Okay, so right, quite a few things happened today. In the very first episode. Okay, at first I was very confused because the first 7 to 8 episodes, it was just, I can understand they were like kind of helping other people to remember, like because I've also forgotten exactly what transpired in the final episode because a lot of things happened. But I was so confused. I was genuinely thinking that I was reacting to like some wrong episode or something. I thought this is episode 0 or something like that, or But no, then I was like, okay, no, this is the real one. So the first 8 minutes was just the like a little bit of a recollection of the final episode of the previous season. I think there was only one scene within it, or which was new, which was, I think, like when Ichigo and everyone else was talking about how the whole place is shaking, and Ichigo talks about how like they're on, like the squad zero is like a completely different level. I think that was new, or I don't remember that if that happened in the final episode of the previous season. But like the first episode, first 8 minutes was just recollection, and then we go into the main bit. So a few things to talk about in today's episode. First and foremost, we get to know what was going on. Why was Yahabaha not able to fight back properly? Because his eyes were closed, and as Hashwal said, that it wasn't that he was closing his eyes because he was underestimating everyone. He was closing his eyes because if he opens his eyes before that 9 years, he will probably lose control of his own powers, which will probably bring like destruction to everything, even himself. So that's why he was closing his eyes. And then when that time limit like ended, he opened his eyes. And I think I just realized that's why he was like waiting, I guess, for the particular moment, this particular moment, because he probably had a calculation that, oh, by the time I'll reach, the Soul King, my power would have come back, So because I feel like if he did this whole thing a few days ago, then he would have gotten defeated completely. But he waited for the opportune moment, and that's when he struck. And now that he knows that like sooner or later while fighting Ichibe, I will get my power back, and that's what happened. He got defeated, and then he got his that 9 day like that time like ended, and now he can unleash his full power. So that's why he was able to easily just defeat everything. So his power is kind of crazy, so I need to go back and check that section properly to understand. But from what I can remember, and what while reacting, what I could understand is that his power is basically anything that is in front of his eyes. I think he can understand like the future and what's going to happen, all that. Not only that, anything in front of his eyes, like they cannot best him. Like it's useless in front of him, whatever he looks at, or something like that. I'm going to go back in the detailed discussion section, which I'll do after the first section. I'm going to go back to that section and read that section, so that I can have a better understanding. It's something like that. Oh, there you go. All that I see and know is powerless against me. There you go. Right. So not only see, but I know as well. So it doesn't matter if he's not looking at something, but if he knows what it is, that also is powerless. That's crazy. You know, because I guess that means like someone he's fighting against someone. If someone tries to bring in a sneak attack, if he knows that person and what power that person has, even if he's not looking at that person, he'll be powerless. And that's not all. Like this is just like the tip of the iceberg. The fact that anything he knows and looks at loses its power, he himself is pretty damn strong. So even if somehow we're able to sneak in some attack which he has no idea what it is about, or he cannot see, I'm pretty sure he can still dodge it, or like just block it or something. And not only that, the fact that he also has like all these the other Quincy's, the Sternritters with him, and the 4 or 5 of them that we've like that are here. they are also pretty damn strong. So that's the least of our worries. That oh, he's anything that he sees and knows is like powerless. That's the least of our worries. He himself is pretty damn strong. So I'm pretty sure he can take any damage and just like block it or something. Right. So yeah, that's the big problem. So that's what happened. Ichibe tried his best in the final section as well to deal damage to him, but he couldn't. As he says, like anything that I see and I know is powerless in front of me. I knew what you were going to do, you know. And not only that, but Uryu's power is also, I'm not really sure what the hell happened there, but it seemed like he was like struggling with something, like like his ratio was like going haywire or something. But then when he took it under control, he like some weird stuff happened. Senjomaru was like, oh, like I don't think you can defeat me. But Ishida's like, oh, like it's not me who is like rendered, like who's not able to do anything. It's you. You are actually in my place. And then the whole scene moves in such a way where we see it's not Ishida who is trapped by Senjumaru's Bankai, it's her that is trapped. And Ishida. So I was like, what the hell is this? Like some Aizen situation? Like, oh, like I'm not the one who's in trouble. You are in trouble. That kind of thing. We've seen what Aizen does. It kind of reminded me of that, but I'm sure that's not what it was. It was probably something else. But I guess we'll get to know later. Either way, Ishida defeats Senjomaru as well. Now I'm very curious. What is like why? Like why is he doing all of this? Like we have seen like snippets of a few things in the previous seasons. That section where he like talked to his dad and his dad like revealed something to him, and like all that stuff. And I genuinely want to know, like, why is he cooperating with someone who's literally the reason for your mother's death? You know so I think in the previous season, the previous arc, I kind of speculated that I think he's working together with Yahabaha because Yahabaha promised him that he's going to bring his mother back or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Or it's something else. Or maybe he's just faking all of this so that he can get the perfect moment to take revenge on Yahabaha. Because I genuinely don't know, I don't understand the reason why he's working with Yahabaha, because Yahabaha was the reason why not only his mother but like a lot of other Quincy's lost their life. If you remember, I forgot the exact name of what he did, but that whole thing that he did where he took all the powers from like the Quincy's who are not worthy enough or something. I think it happened they showed that in the previous part of the previous season, something like that. I don't exactly remember the details of it, but it was something like that. So his mother was one of the victims of that, wasn't it? Yeah. So I have a lot of questions. So let's just wait and watch. Again, like I said, I might have forgotten a few things here and there, from the previous parts of Thousand Year Blood War, because like to be honest, a lot of things happened. Like by a lot, I mean a lot. There were so many characters that were introduced in the span of two arcs. Not only that, each and like every character's individual powers, and like a lot of other like technical stuff were revealed. So a few of the things I might have forgotten. So if you see I'm making any type of mistake or like misunderstanding something or forgetting something that has already been established, you can let me know in the comments. But no spoilers, please. That's yeah. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, that was like, so I'm genuinely curious why Uru is doing this, and like he better have a good reason, because otherwise, like what the hell, like really. But yeah, like let's wait and see what happens. And then obviously, finally, Yahabaha reaches the Soul King, and he's like, "Oh, I'll defeat you. I'll kill you." But I wasn't expecting one thing though. When Ichigo and everyone comes in, Ichibe was like, "Call my name," and so okay. One thing I'm like, like he calls him obviously Ichibe when he tells him to call his name. He was calling his like the other name Osho at first, but then when he was like, "Call my name," where's that part? He says like Ichibe. Where's that part? Yeah, he's like Osho, and Ichibe's like, "Call my name, Ichigo. Call out my name," and then he says like, "Where's that part?" Ichibe, wait, what was his full name? Yeah, Hyosuke Ichibe. And as soon as he says that, yeah, he just comes back. And as he says, we know, we've seen this. Like his power mainly revolves around names. So it makes sense that his own existence also revolves around that. So if Ichigo didn't come, like he probably would have been stuck like this. And I don't know up until how long, but probably up until like some other person came who knew his name. Because um, I don't know if Yoruichi knows his name, but I think, like, I'm not sure about Yoruichi, but every other person here except Ichigo, they don't know his name. So, like I said, I'm not sure if Yoruichi knows his name. If not, and if Ichigo wasn't here, he would have been stuck like this, unless until someone came here who actually knew his name, I guess. And also probably who was strong enough, because as he says, I took a little bit of your power. So it must be someone who's strong enough to withstand that. Otherwise, he'll probably end up killing that person who he takes the power, a little bit of power from. Ichigo's like power has grown considerably stronger. So I guess that's why he was able to take a little bit of Ichigo's power, and Ichigo isn't even phased at it. He's just standing there. He did say a little bit of power, but I don't think that's little. He probably took quite a lot, because just think about it. Like he literally, from a detached head, he literally became a whole ass person. I'm sure it takes a lot of power for that, But I'm guessing you know, it was Ichigo, so that's why it didn't even phase him. He was just standing there. It's like, okay, whatever. Right. But anyways, in the end, he says like, please protect the Soul King. Otherwise, everything here will be just gone. Like the three words will be just, yeah. So please protect the Soul King. Right. And there you go. That was today's episode. Great start to the third arc of Thousand Year Blood War, and I'm looking forward to this. From like I think it's kind of obvious, like a few of the battles that will be happening in this arc. For example, we saw Uryu and Ichigo, in the opening, in the ending as well. And not only that, we saw Ukitake like releasing some kind of power. Then we saw Kyoraku. Mayumi was there. Nemu was there, and that girl. Wait, what is her name? I made such a big mistake. Like I called her Isane. Yeah, obviously Isane is the girl from the fourth division, the lieutenant, Unohana's lieutenant. But what was her name? Oh God, I'm forgetting her name. Like Kyoraku's lieutenant. Nanao. Okay, yeah, Nanao. Yep, Nanao Ise. I kind of mixed that up. That Nanao Ise, that Ise, and like Isane, I kind of mixed that up, like jumbled it up. But Nanao, that's her name. Yeah, like I was saying, in the opening you can see Nanao as well. So I don't think I've ever seen her like ever in the spotlight. Like sometimes she's there here and there, but that's it. I've never seen her in the spotlight ever. Like up until now, and she's in the opening. So I'm guessing she'll probably like be in a huge role in this arc. Will have like a huge role in this arc. So that should be interesting. Yeah. Also, I'm very curious about Kyoraku's power, because we still haven't seen his Bankai, nothing. I'm also very curious about not Ukitake, sorry, Urahara's Bankai as well. I wonder if we'll ever get to see that. In Yoruichi's Bankai, like there's so many characters whose Bankai we still haven't even seen. So, I'm actually very excited for all of those. I'm sure they'll reveal all of that little by little. I'm pretty sure they'll reveal Kyoraku's power here, because he's literally in the opening, So, Ukitake as well. So yeah, you know what? Whatever's going to happen, I'm going to be looking forward to it. Yeah. And there you go. That was today's episode. Right, and that was that. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, you can see. Okay, in the very first scene, obviously we have the whole like recap thing. Okay, skipping that. Where is the part where it actually starts? Okay, this is the part where it starts. So basically, Yahaba is falling, and then he's like, "I never imagined that I could see this much with my eyes closed." Crazy. And then he's like, now I'm gonna finally open my eyes. Yeah. And there you go, the Bankai that what's her name, Senjumaru used, it's kind of like glowing, and then we see um, Yahabaha like just appear in front of Ichibe again. And yeah, and then they just again repeat that whole poem that they have, like like in 90 years, like you know what, let me read that poem again. Here we go. So you can see Yahabaha's like the black ant, the name and everything is like peeling off of him, and the poem, it is like the confined Quincy King regains his pulse after 900 years, his mind after 90 years, his strength after 9 years. There you go, there you go. So 999 years. So 9 years was required to regain his strength, which finally ended now. And up until now, as Harshwald reveals, he has been fighting with his eyes closed. Not because he took his adversaries lightly, but if he opened his eyes before the 9 years of strength elapsed, his power would go out of control, and he probably would have involved not only himself but his own allies in that outburst of power, and probably would just get defeated by his own. Like he'd lose control of his own power. He didn't want that, so he was waiting. And like I said, that is why he was waiting, and he waited for the opportune moment to strike, because he probably had a calculation, internal calculation. He was like, okay, so if this day, if this day I start, my journey towards the Soul King, this day I fight the Zero Squad. So by this time, the 9 years will have ended, and by this time I probably regain my power. So all according to calculations, if this is how it goes, everything will be fine. And he probably had a calculation like that, and that's why I don't know, I'm just thinking, I'm just I'm assuming that's what he did, because otherwise why would, in such a convenient way, his 9 years would end now? He deliberately did that. He was waiting. That's why he was waiting, and right, there you go. And now he's back, so his true power is back. Okay, so now I'm going to read this section because they reveal his true power here. His eyes can now see and know everything that is about to unfold. So you can see Ichibe is trying to attack him, but he's just dodging it, and it's like just happening. The power His Majesty sees with his eyes cannot be used to kill him, and he himself reveals it later that anything that he sees or knows is powerless in front of him. So that is like some crazy thing. Like just imagine. And like I said, it's not only this power is the least of their worries, because even if we are somehow able to bypass the conditions of this power, he himself is pretty damn strong, and he has his allies with him. So it's very difficult to actually defeat him. So his name is his shrift A for the Almighty. And when he was like A, I was like, okay, what comes with A, which like kind of denotes like extreme power? Almighty. What else? I was like, yeah, his name is Almighty, definitely. Yep, there you go. Right, and then Ishida comes back. So I don't understand what the hell happened here. Like how did he come back? Like you can see something's happening with his glasses. It's like sparkling. His whole power is kind of like something weird is going on. And yeah, like Senjumaru says, did King's awakening cause you to develop new powers? I guess that's how he was able to come back. They don't really reveal what exactly he did, but he was able to come back just like that. And then Ishida's like, oh, like dodge my arrows, and Senjumaru is like just. And I really love Senjumaru's power because it's such a, what can I say, like an interesting one. Like she literally like goes in and out of her, like the dresses on the looms. Like she literally like goes into it and like comes out of it, in such a cool way. So she just moves around, is moving around the dresses, and using the dresses, he's like, she just captured Ishida again, and he's like, oh, like like this is it, Ishida, like it's over for you. And yeah, and then she's like, I'll eradicate you and your entire bloodline here. And then you see like the hollows and everything like coming out, and they're attacking him. Ishida fights them off, and then finally Senjumaru grabs Ishida and like kind of strings him up with her dress. Yeah. And then she's like, oh, and I'm not married. I'm not going to be fiddling with your dead bodies. Don't worry about that. But yeah. And then she's like, this is hurt only a bit, and just little prick. She does. Yeah, and then it seemed like something's going on. It's just probably like just like a explosion of light, you know. And then we switch to Yahabaha, and then Yahabaha's like, oh, I wonder, you know, I'm wondering if you're thinking why I didn't get defeated, But Ichiba's like, yeah, like don't worry. You think you killed me? You didn't. I'm going to stop you. And obviously Ichibe's main power, obviously, like, just like all the black color in the world, he can make use of it. And you can see Yahaba is literally wearing like a black coat and everything, so it's like, by wearing so much black color in you, you think you're safe from me. And like, this is what my power is. And Ichibe, it's crazy how just Yahaba just stood there just watching him do this, just for in the end to him being like, oh, your power is useless. He was just waiting for the whole thing. And in the end, he's like, I've seen through your power, basically. Anyways, but this section was very cool. He does a little bit of a like a chant, and he like does a little bit of a dance. He like makes a like a boundary, and he like gets like a drink and drinks the black color. And this, like I said, he was like singing like a chant over here. And like, from what I could understand of the chant, basically he was saying that I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to make sure you don't you get completely separated from the cycle of rebirth. So I'm I'm going to completely eradicate you, and eradicate you so hard that you're not even reborn. That is some crazy statement. Like, imagine, your power being something like, I'll eradicate you and your capability of being reborn. You'll never be reborn. You'll be cut off from the cycle of rebirth here and now. Okay, here we go. So you will never once be born once more. Yeah. And so you'll never become our sacrifice again. That is crazy. You know. Yeah, this part was cool, and you can see all the tombstones just like come up, and all the like the skulls and everything. And he says like, these graves are dedicated to you, built from the 100 knights stolen from the Soul Society 100 years from now. This is for you. Yeah, they'll soak up even the black you wear, turn your blood, flesh, and bones black. Yeah, even rebirth will not be tolerated. And then he says, fall to the pitch black hell, which Yohaba literally like repeats. And Ichiban's like, wait, what? Yohaba's like, yeah, I told you, I can see through it all. Right. Like I said, this is crazy. He was just waiting for him to just, like, complete his whole thing. And he's like, yeah, you know what? This is what it is. Like, I've just seen through it all. There's no room for comprehension and countermeasure against my power. Which is, I guess, in a way true, because, like, how do you do something? Like, anything he'll see or know, is powerless against him. That's crazy. Like I said, even if you are able to somehow find a loophole in that and sneak in your attack, he himself is pretty damn strong. It's pretty difficult to do anything against him. Do you still think I'm without a name? My name is Yahabaha. The one who will rob you of everything. And he just, okay, what did he do here? He basically did something to Ichibe and just made him explode, like, in such a weird way. Like, all his hands and body and his head was detached from his, that was crazy. Yeah, and then we move on to Ishida. Something's happening to Ishida. Yeah, and then Ishida's like, oh, like, I'm not the one who's like trapped. You're the one who's trapped. I'm not the one who's caught in my bankai now. It is you. Yeah. And then he just pierces her to her torso. And as soon as that happens, her bankai falls apart. and like all the Shinigami and everyone's like realizing something happened. Yeah, and you can see Ishita's like struggling. His glasses, like his eyes were kind of glowing, and his glasses were kind of like sparkling. And then you can see finally he's somehow able to control it. Just yeah, the Bankai falls apart, and everyone else, Hashwalta and everyone else comes out. Yeah, and Yahaba's like, you see, I told you, you died 3 steps short. I've already seen that. Yeah, yeah, crazy. Anyways, now that all that has happened, like all the Quincy's come here, the stern, the his personal army. 1,000 years of prayer are about to be rewarded at last, and you can see, yeah, Yahaba's like, it's your time now, Soul King, to fall. And as he moves forward, you can see the pillars. They all like starts dismantling, and the Reishi come and become steps in front of him, literally like helping him walk towards the Soul King. He keeps walking and walking, and finally reaches the Soul King. And he's like, like, yeah, our like crusade to crush the root cause of everything will come to an end with your death. Yeah, and in front of him is the Soul King over there. Then we have the ending song, and then after the ending song we see Ichigo and his friends come here. And like I genuinely didn't think Ichibe would be able to come back, but like he comes in, and Ichibe's like, Ichigo, call my name, and Ichigo calls his name. You can see Orihime tries to like heal him, but I don't think it's really possible to heal him like that after getting defeated like that. But either way, yeah, Ichibe just comes back after Ichigo calls his name, and he's like, "Oh, all powers dwell in names. I just used your power a little bit, took a little bit of your power, and was able to regain my form back." So okay, so basically, Ichibe is the only one who survived in Squad Zero. Everyone else is dead, I'm assuming. Even Senjumaru died. Obviously, the others like took their own life so that they can like unlock Senjumaru's like Bankai, uh, and like let her unlock her power. And then Senjumaru also died in the hands of Ishida, or at least it looks like that Senjumaru died. Who knows? Maybe we'll see something else later. I'm not really sure. Because I also thought Ichibe died, but Ichibe just came back. I don't think that's going to happen to Senjumaru, but I don't know. Like who knows? Maybe the show will surprise us in some way. We'll see. Either way, but for at least now, I think Senjumaru is also dead. So the only person who survived from Squad Zero is Ichibe. And and he's like, obviously my power is not here with me right now, and I cannot do anything. So the only one who can do something about this situation is you, Ichigo. So please go and stop him. The Soul King is the key to the world. If he falls, everything in the three worlds will just get destroyed. The world of living, Hyokamundo, Seirete, everything will just disappear. So he's like, that's why only you can do something. So please protect the Soul King. And Ichigo's like, yeah, and then we see a little bit of a snippet of Kyoraku going to Aizen. I don't know. I feel like Aizen's gonna be like, when he like takes out his like restraints and be like, I'm sure like Kyoraku's gonna be like, come help us. Aizen will probably be like, all according to my plan. I knew this was gonna happen. That's why I was waiting here for you to come and release me of my shackles. So I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, so this was going on, and now I don't know what the hell this was. You can see Ichigo was sitting there, and they kind of do a little bit of close up to his face, and then we move on to Ichigo running the up the steps. But as Ichibe said, that protect the Soul King. But now we see Yahabaha literally pierces the Soul King through the thing. So now what? Like, we've already failed in our mission, haven't we? Like we were supposed to obviously go and stop Yahabaha from killing him, but now, so I do wonder what's going to happen. Yeah, and Yahabaha says in the end, like, it's over. The one who has seen the future. Farewell, my father. Right, and yeah, there you go. That was it. Obviously, like, it was, like, I don't remember if they established this in the previous season, but I think they did establish this, that he's actually like Soul King's son. Right. And there you go. That was today's episode. Great start. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Like I kind of expected everyone to get defeated because, if like yeah, like if they don't get defeated, if that was it for Yahabaha, I think the story would have ended and we wouldn't have this arc. So yeah, it was pretty damn obvious that Yahaba was going to somehow come back, and there we go. We see that in front of our eyes. And now let's see what Ichigo can do in front of such a crazy ability. Like anything that is in front of him, anything that he can see, anything that he knows is rendered powerless in front of him. Let's see what Ichigo does. So yeah, there you go. That was it. I guess like the factor that will probably be, I don't know, like maybe like Ichigo. Obviously, Ichigo's like half Quincy, like not half Quincy, but like he has part Quincy in him, from his mother. So I do wonder, maybe that will be like the factor that actually makes him a threat to Wahabaha. I don't know. You know what? Let's wait and see. So yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. This was my reaction to episode number 1 of Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, Arc 3, The Conflict. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Bleach. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.